Chromatic mediants or chords with their roots spaced a major third or a minor third apart that bear the same chord quality. The chromatic mediant can go a third below the root or a third above the root. A chromatic mediant relationship is different with diatonic mediants and should not be used interchangeably. Now let's go back to our first example. This section is initially at D flat minor, then modulates to E minor. D flat minor and E minor have a chromatic mediant relationship because their roots are apart by a minor third, and both of these chords share the same minor quality. Now take another listen. Now take a look at another example. Let's take a look at Red Swan, a very memorable opening song from the Attack on Titan series. This section is specifically a transitory part into the middle section, which has a more mellow character in contrast with its rock nature portrayed in the first verse and the chorus.
See the flowers breathing in the rain, try growing to the edge of light. It's so far away to reach out to the sky. Round sees the roses. With my wings will fly.
Initially, we are in the key of F major. Coming from the chorus, the song transitions into another section and the harmony modulates and goes down to D flat major. F major and D flat major have a chromatic mediant relationship because their roots are apart by a major third and both chords share the same major quality. Let's look at another example. This specific section transitions into the pre-chorus of the song. The verse preceding the pre-chorus and the pre-chorus itself manifests in different keys. However, I can provide 3 different approaches on how to deconstruct this specific section. Take a listen. Looking into our first lens, we can look at the verse section and treat it as having a key of E major. Now let's then take a look at the following pre-chorus section. Since we're talking about chromatic mediants here, looking at the harmonic progression in the pre-chorus, we can assume that the pre-choral part is in the key of G major. E major and G major share a chromatic mediant relationship because the roots are spaced a minor third apart, and both of these chords share the same major quality. Now let's take a look at another approach. Looking now into our second lens, we can treat our first section to have a key of C sharp minor, the relative minor key of E major, though comparatively, E major implies a stronger tonality than C sharp minor in the context of this verse. Now let's take a look at the following pre-chorus section. And once again, looking at the harmonic progression in the pre-chorus, we can deduce that the following section is in the key of E minor, the relative minor key to G major. C sharp minor and E minor have a chromatic mediant relationship because their roots are spaced a minor third apart, and both chords have the same minor quality. Then, let us take a look at this other approach. Now finally looking into our third lens, let us treat our verse to have a tonal center in E major. Now, here's the deal. We have the option to treat the pre-chorus section to have a key of G major or E minor. Let us take a few more extra steps. Listening to the chorus section and taking a look at the harmonic progression stated here, the chorus implies a strong tonal center in E minor. The E minor happens on the first chord in the harmonic progression and suggests a strong tonality. So what do we do about it? If we have our chorus to be in the key of E minor, and the pre-chorus to be a build-up to its tonic, the chorus, we can then conclude that the pre-chorus section suggests a key of E minor. Now looking at both our verse, as stated earlier, and our pre-chorus chorus section, we now have E major and E minor respectively. Now, chromatic mediants don't apply here since E major and E minor break the rules of chromatic mediant relationships that 1. Roots must be spaced a third apart, and 2. Both chords or keys must share the same quality. Now, I want to hear your thoughts and opinions on this one. Maybe you have a different approach than mine, or my assumptions were incorrect. I'll gladly hear your thoughts about it. Also, as a small content creator, I would appreciate it so much if you subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and together join me on my musical adventures. Let's take a look at this example. This is the chorus of Nanka Shiawase. As simple as it can be, the chorus has a straightforward harmonic progression. Take a listen. F major and A major share a chromatic mediant relationship between each other because they are a major third apart and they both have the same major quality. Here we have Hikaru Nara, an opening from the anime Your Lie in April. If we listen to the whole song, we encounter this beautiful bridge section right here. Take a listen. Observing the harmonic progression in this section, there is a lot of tension within and uses chromatic mediant progressions. First, we have this A major to F sharp major, and this E major to C sharp major. Both of these pairs share a chromatic mediant relationship. A major down to F sharp major is a minor third, and E major to C sharp major is also a minor third. In terms of quality, chord qualities stay major. We have this passage right here, and it comes from KABANERI of the Iron Fortress by EGOIST. This particular section is the prechoral part, full of chromatic mediants that leads to the chorus. Take a listen. From what we can observe, we have an F sharp major to a D major, and an E major to a C major. Likewise, both pairs share a chromatic mediant relationship. The F sharp major down to the D major is spaced a major third apart, and the E major down to the C major is spaced a major third apart. Also, in terms of chord quality, both pairs stay having a major sound. Likewise, there are more songs in anime music that display chromatic mediants within their harmonic progression. There are lots and probably hundreds or thousands of songs that use these harmonic progressions in the context of anime music, and endless possibilities when taking into account all music to have ever existed.